Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you know, the Nintendo Switch library is massive. But you already knew that, right? Playing open-world games on this bad boy is cool and all when you do it from your living room, but it's even more of a magical experience when you get whisked off to expansive realms outside your home. We're here to recommend you 10 of the best open-world Switch games that offer amazing gameplay, delightful characters, and a storyline that will stay with you long after it reaches its end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss our new videos. 3 cheers for the talented developers at Hello Games. While they initially disappointed everyone with this game at launch in 2016, the studio acknowledged all of its mistakes, made sure to acknowledge them, and go back to the drawing board to help No Man's Sky reach its fullest potential. Now, this game is one of the very best open-world Switch games that take its place within a vast galaxy, full of strange creatures, friendly space travelers, and mysterious planets worth exploring. What you'll get sucked into here is an infinite procedurally generated galaxy where gathering resources, moving between planets on a spaceship, and engaging in merchant trading is more fun than you think. A Lego-ized Grand Theft Auto game exists, and it's really good? Yeah, we were shocked to learn about it when it first came to the Wii U back in 2013. If you missed it back then, no worries. It's playable on the Switch. Lego City Undercover is set within the bustling Lego City, which is rife with crime. You'll be tasked with putting a stop to that recent uprise in criminal activity as an undercover cop named Chase McCain. You can go on the hunt for bad guys as Mr. McCain by joyriding in all sorts of cars, piloting helicopters, and donning a wide suite of disguises that will afford you different abilities that'll help you immensely. We should award a top spot on this list to the third mainline entry in the Xenoblade franchise. And this time, you'll get caught right in the middle of warring nations as you take control of child soldiers who are trying to find out what is pulling the strings behind their world's constant state of conflict. Noah, Uni, and Lance, who hail from Kevez, plus Mio, Sena, and Tyon, who hail from Agnes, all band together to take down the biggest danger of all that threatens both their worlds. You already know how the last 2 games on this list are, so you definitely know what makes this threequel so great. Fast-paced battles, fun open-world expeditions, and an effective storyline that will stay with you long after you've completed.
Always. With our divine father, the architect.
Next up on this list of the best open-world games on Switch, look at the sequel to the last game we just mentioned. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 should be easy for folks who may have missed out on the first game to try out, since this game provides a wholly new storyline separate from its predecessor. The only theme that's prevalent here as a signature series element is being able to adventure across the backs of titans. This JRPG journey centers on Rex and a living weapon named Pyra, who journey together with battle-ready blades with the hopes of finding Pyra's mystical paradise. The action-packed combat mechanics of the first game make their return in a Xenoblade Chronicles follow-up that adopts a more anime-esque presentation. Nintendo made a genius move by attaching itself to the JRPG development studio Monolith Soft. Back on the Wii, the studio known for being masters at crafting quality JRPGs released the first Xenoblade Chronicles. Shulk, his powerful Monado blade, and the rest of his loyal allies are known by gamers worldwide thanks to their heroic exploits atop the boundless realms that exist on the frozen bodies of 2 warring titans. This Wii version got ported over to the Switch and has gotten the expected graphical and mechanical adjustments you'd expect from a classic game coming over to a more powerful console. This lengthy JRPG features an awesome combat system, an elegant open world to traverse, and an amazing story to get enveloped by.
Typhon is free.
Greek mythology is the central theme here in this action RPG that deserves way more adulation from those who sadly ignored it. Immortals. Fenyx Rising follows the main protagonist known as Fenyx, who must find a way to bring an end to the disastrous acts of the newly escaped demonic menace called Typhon. And on the way to eliminating his negative presence from the world, you'll run into massive enemy types that include Cyclops, Medusa, Cerberus, and so much more. Alongside some solid third-person combat, this game also features an assemblage of clever puzzles that'll truly test your brain power, and some humorous exchanges between a narrator following your journey and the almighty Zeus. Mario initially hopped and bopped into the world of 3D open spaces in Super Mario 64. Then he continued hopping and bopping within that spacious realm with Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy. After you've spent some time playing those games to death, then it's only right that you do the same for the globe-trotting platformer known as Super Mario Odyssey. As one of the home handheld hybrid console's best open-world games, this platformer sees Mario going all over the globe and using his trusty hat Cappy to copy the abilities of his foes. Along with some lively 3D platforming, this game also features a cool nod to Mario's 8-bit side-scrolling days that will leave your jaw on the floor the first time you encounter one.
Don't meddle. Take the reward and let's go.
Help me!
Geralt of Rivia is heralded by novel readers, gamers, and viewers of the streaming series he appears in as a Witcher. If you grew to value him and the Slavic mythology-inspired fantasy realm he inhabits beforehand, then seek out his latest and greatest entry to date, The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt Complete Edition features a massive open world to explore as you take control of Geralt in an effort to protect a loved one from a vicious faction. You'll swing your blades, dole out magical attacks, and get embroiled in all sorts of political drama across the main campaign and the game's huge DLC add-ons within this feature-rich Complete Edition. You'll get tons of hours of playtime out of this one, which is why it's such a worthwhile pick on this list of the best open-world games on Switch.
By destiny.
Breath of the Wild started Link's presence on the Switch on a strong note, and now Tears of the Kingdom has shown up to further solidify the highly satisfying open-world formula the Legend of Zelda series now encompasses. This sequel brings back the best parts of its predecessor. And on the topic of new features, Link will be sent above the clouds to explore new expanses, gain the ability to attach objects together to create weird weapons and vehicles, ascend through solid matter, and rewind time on certain obstacles. This return to Hyrule is certainly a pleasant one. The world of Nintendo is ruled by gaming icons such as Mario, Samus, and Kirby. Another one of its ruling heroes is Link, the Hyrule Kingdom savior that always gets Princess Zelda out of a pinch and proves to be the evil Ganondorf's biggest threat. The Switch launch title that stars the Master Sword wielder is one of the best games ever made, and a bona fide pick for fans of open-world games. You'll be given a ton of freedom here during your trek through gorgeous green plains. Activate helpful towers and app shrines to place waypoints across the game's expansive map, and grow more powerful before you square off with Calamity Ganon.
You must save her, my daughter.